Good morning, Miss Sakuna.
Good morning.
The weather's a lot different today, isn't it?
Oh, it's beautiful. It's a little bit warm, but you know that I have to have my warm clothes. I mean, it's warmer, but still.
We're gonna take a bike ride
We are?
along the coast.
Wow.
All right. So this
gorgeous.
is look at the coast here.
That is beautiful. Let's go down.
Isn't it gorgeous?
Ouch!
Ooh,
Give me your hand.
careful.
Oh.
Look at the view.
Oh my
Wow.
That's beautiful. Ooh,
That's really spectacular, isn't it?
that is. Oh, we're gonna take the bikes down there?
We're gonna ride the bikes down, not down there, but someplace close by.
Okay.
This is the Timber Cove Inn. My friend Tim was telling me about this place.
Beautiful. Can you imagine this view?
Has a nice rustic look to it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Let's go up and check it out. The Timber Cove Inn. Looks like they have quite a few rooms here. It's got a real rustic look to it, and it's right on the ocean. They have a restaurant. Tina was telling me the restaurant here is really good.
Oh yeah?
Uh-huh. Tina is the owner of the place where we stayed last night. Look at that. Look at that plant. Huh. Wow, so just coming inside the Timber Cove Inn, look at this tree. Oh, that's beautiful. Isn't that nice, honey? Just beautiful. You got a big screen TV, place for a nice fire. It's really nice, isn't it, baby? Huh? Just gorgeous. It's almost as pretty as you. Aww. So, honey, this is a place that we definitely should stay sometime, huh? Don't you think? Huh? Merry Christmas, baby. This is your surprise. We're spending the night here.
We are? Really?
Yes. We have an ocean suite room with a spa and jacuzzi and everything.
That's a surprise?
This is your surprise. Are you happy?
Wow. Oh my god, yeah.
Huh?
This is like being in Chile.
I know.
Like here, right in front of the ocean.
So let's
Wow.
go check into
That's
our
awesome.
room.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious.
And this is in video.
Yeah, this is on the video. Uh-huh. Yeah, so let's go check into our room, eh?
Yes, do it.
All right. Okay, so they put us in room number 305. Lorena's all excited.
Yeah.
This is a ocean suite room here at the Timber Cove Inn. There's 304. There's our room. Am I supposed to carry you over the threshold?
No, not today, honey.
Not today? Okay. So let's, can you get that door open?
I think so.
Turn it harder. Oh, you had it. Push. There you go. Let's check it out.
Wow, it's beautiful. Fireplace.
Ooh, got a fireplace.
Nice.
And how's the view?
Oh my god, we got a hot tub in the room. Baby, this is very nice.
A hot tub, a jacuzzi in the room?
I couldn't ask for a better.
Wow, how's the view out the window?
It's beautiful. It's
Huh?
whoa.
Oh, look at that. Open up the patio.
This is gorgeous.
Wow, look at that.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. Now this is what you call an ocean suite room, isn't it?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Look at that
Oh, you knew
view.
that I miss Maui so much. That's why you brought me here.
Uh-huh.
Oh, honey, you're so sweet. Santa's so good to me.
Wow.
This is really nice.
It is, huh?
Oh, we have the whole day.
Yeah, we have the whole day and the whole night
Wonderful.
and the whole morning tomorrow.
That is just perfect. I needed a
Merry
weekend like this.
Christmas.
Oh, Merry Christmas, baby.
Okay. So let's go, we'll go up and you can see why they call it Timber Cove. A lot of trees around here. Definitely.
We can take the bikes.
Yeah, we're gonna take the bikes and go for a nice ride.
Oh,
Look at that coast.
Excited. Oh,
It's really nice.
You're so sweet. This was a really surprise.
All right, so let's go get the bags, all right?
Yeah.
All right, so we're all checked into our room for the night, the Timber Cove Inn, Lorena's surprise. And we are headed from the Timber Cove Inn up to Salt Point State Park. And this is actually Highway 1 that we're cruising along at right here. Just beautiful, lots of pine trees. The ocean is right off to our left. And we are going to be going up to Salt Point State Park, and we're going to park the car and take the bikes for a nice little 3-mile ride down to a place called Grsel Cove. And if I understand it correctly, that's a really nice place for looking for abalone. And we're going to just enjoy the rest of the afternoon and then have a nice dinner up at the Timber Cove Inn. And a nice evening at our room, sitting outside looking at the sunset go down into the Pacific. All right, we've continued down the road a little bit, and now we are actually in Salt Point State Park. And I just can't help to really appreciate how beautiful it is here. It's a little bit different than further down Highway 1 between Jenner and Bodega Bay, where it's just all open and no forest. And up here it's just all forest. And the drive, it's winding, it's not too bad. It's just a nice winding drive. Not a lot of people on the road today. It's a Monday. Is today Monday?
Yes.
Sometimes I lose track of the days. You know, being self-employed, you just, one day just kind of evolves into the next, and you're not really sure if it's a Monday or a Friday or a Sunday or whatever. But anyway, the drive is just really something to sit back and enjoy. Put on some nice music and just cruise along. Here, we'll be coming up to the point where we're going to be stopping and getting on our bikes. There's a campground. I've seen actually quite a few spots to camp along here on Highway 1. And I'm thinking to myself that that's something that I would certainly enjoy doing, maybe as the weather starts to get warmer. We're just passing the Woodside campground right now. Coming up. Just let you enjoy the scenery. Here is the Grsel Cove campground, and that's where we actually want to be parking. So we're going to park there and then take our bikes down to the water. All right, so we found a place to park. And certainly not disappointed. It's a beautiful day today. Temperature is probably about 55 to 60. A little bit of overcast, but not too much. A lot of blue skies up ahead. And there is the Stump Beach, the entrance to Stump Beach. So this was a destination that Tina, the owner of the Fort Ross Lodge, told me that she took this hike yesterday, and it was just really beautiful. It's about a 3-mile trail that goes from here down to the beach. So we just found a place to park our cars along the side of the road. Not a lot of people out here. And there is Lorena getting...
Cozy here.
You what?
Gloves and scarves.
You're getting your gloves and scarf.
Yeah. In case it gets cold.
You got your bike.
Got the bike.
All right, so let's get the bikes down and let's get going. Are you enjoying your...
I am having a blast.
Enjoying your bonus day?
Totally.
Totally. I guess the only thing missing really is Cujo.
Cujo, I know. Next time we bring him.
Your dog, Cujo. Cujo is Lorena's dog.
Yes.
So, all right, so let's get the bikes down and we'll go for a ride down to the beach, okay?
You got it.
Okay, so the whole idea of the bikes, that was kind of wishful thinking. You can see I'm not going to be riding a bike down this trail. As Lorena would say, this just isn't happening. But you can see this nice cove right here. Very beautiful. This is called Stump Beach. Probably because there's a lot of tree stumps down there. Give you a shot of the terrain, a lot of pine up in here. Alright, so the sun is just setting here over the Pacific. It's about 4:30 on, I think today is December 19th. And it's the end of what's been a nice day here. And I'm sure it's going to be a nice evening here. I'm at the Timber Cove Inn. I should say we're at the Timber Cove Inn, Lorena and I. And you can see the sun is probably about 20 minutes from setting. Should be a beautiful sunset. Alright, so there is the sun going down over another day here on the California coast. And you can see there's some people enjoying the sunset, sitting by the fire pit at the Timber Cove Inn, just relaxing, maybe having a glass of wine. And the sunset sure didn't disappoint today. Alright, so the sun is just set, and the sky is just a beautiful different shades of orange and red and yellow.
Less than 30 seconds as far as I saw. I don't know. Didn't last long.
You see the coast. Be able to sleep tonight and listen to the waves. Back down. Are you warm?
Very warm.
Yeah. A lot of people enjoying the fire pit here.
we're all
This is a, we're doing a YouTube video called Sonoma County Coastal Getaway.
I'm here with my mistress, so
Are you?
I'm in trouble.
Uh-oh. All right. The gentleman over here says he's here with his mistress, so he could be in a lot of trouble.
He's got me on cam now.
All right. So let's go have some dinner, and then what could be more romantic than watching the 49ers beat the Pittsburgh Steelers tonight on Monday Night Football?
You go upset a whole bunch of people in San Francisco because the whole city is full of Steeler people.
All right.
It is packed.
Well, let's go eat.
Muir Woods was full of Steelers.
All right, so it's a beautiful morning here at the Timber Cove Inn in Jenner, California. And before leaving, I thought that Lorena and I would take the North Coast Trail, which is for Timber Cove guest residents, or residents, guest only. Nice trail. Not sure where it's going to lead us, but we thought we would just come down and take a nice stroll before we head south on Highway 1. And we're going to actually go from Jenner down to Bodega, and Bodega Bay actually. And then from Bodega Bay you go into the town of Bodega. There's actually two. There are two different locations. Bodega is one little town, just a little bit inland from the Pacific, and Bodega Bay is right on the bay. So you can see the nice scenery right there.
It's beautiful. So lucky to live in California.
And there's actually some really nice homes. If I can zoom in on one right there. Some nice homes right along the coast. Those are probably vacation homes, I would imagine. Or maybe people live there year-round. Alright, so we're just going to keep walking and see where this path leads us. Alright, not too far down the trail, there's a nice little bench that is made for two. I think this is called Lover's Point. Lover's Point or Cupid's Way, I think that's what I saw them calling that. But you can sit here, and which I'll do. And if you'll sit here, then the view that you're going to see is right there. A lot of birds hanging out on the rocks down there. Zoom in on one of them. You can see they're just chilling out on the rocks. Beautiful morning. And off in the distance there are fishing boats, which I'm sure are fishing for whatever's out there and bringing it in for restaurants like the River's End restaurant in Jenner. And if I pan around over this way, you'll see the lots of trees, lots of forest in this area. Okay, as we were walking, I noticed just up on the tree line, there's several birds that are flying, and those birds are actually vultures. They're what are called turkey vultures. And what they are doing is they are riding the thermals, if you will. And thermals are just areas of warm air that's rising from the ground. And you can see how they just kind of let their wings span out just like that. And all they're doing is just riding along in the thermals. Alright, so we've reached the end of the path, and this is the shoreline down below, a rocky little cove right there. And I just pan right back up, and there's our friends, the turkey vultures, soaring around up there. Little did they know when they woke up this morning they were going to be on YouTube. They probably didn't have a chance to do their feathers like they probably would want to, you know, to be on a video. But I think they look pretty good and just the same. Alright, heading south on Highway 1, coming out of the Fort Ross area. I thought I'd stop and share a view with you. If you drive along the coast here, California, all up and down the coast, I should say, of the United States, the West Coast, you'll see views similar to what you're seeing here. Alright, this is always a nice spot to stop along Highway 1 in Sonoma County. This is what we're looking at. This is Goat Rock State Beach. I think it's called Goat Rock State Beach. And you can see there's just hundreds of seagulls just hanging out on the beach there. I'll zoom in on them. Alright, I'm on Highway 1 still, and I'm 1 mile south of Jenner, and I'm actually 13 miles west of Grenville. And I thought I'd stop and give you a nice view here of some cattle that are out grazing on this beautiful day. You see a lot of cattle farms out here in western Sonoma County. And there's a Alright, I couldn't stop without this view. That is a view of the Russian River coming from Northern California on its way down to the Pacific Ocean. And that building just off to the right behind that building, there's a really nice Indian restaurant called Sizzling Tandoor. And then if you keep going north, that'll take you into Jenner. Alright, so I pulled the car over here at Gleason State Beach, G-L-E-A. Alright, so here's a nice scenic spot along Highway 1, just going south from Jenner down to Bodega Bay. It's Gleason Beach, G-L-E-A-S-O-N, and very, very scenic. What a beautiful day it is today here in Sonoma County. And yet another beautiful scene here. This is, I believe, Carmet Beach, C-A-R-M-E-T, on Highway 1. We're not too far from Bodega Bay. It's beautiful. The temperature today, it's December, I think, 20th, 5 days before Christmas. And the temperature out here at the ocean, it's probably about 55, 60 degrees. Not a cloud in the sky. Alright, there's a nice shot of a fishing boat. It's probably out there bringing in traps. This is crab season. And you'll see these fishing boats all up and down the coast. That's a commercial fishing boat there. And if I zoom out, give you some perspective. Alright, so here we are pulling into the town of Bodega Bay, and we're going to stop at a restaurant called the Inn at the Tides. Really a nice place, and what a great selection of seafood they have there. They have like a delicatessen and a gift store in addition to a great restaurant. And Lorena has a brother named Alvaro, and Alvaro last night was just really persistent on telling me that I had to go to the Inn at the Tides and get one of their burgers. He said you could get a couple burgers for $15 and that they are the best burgers you'd ever eat. So I want to see two things. I want to see if I really can get two burgers for $15, number one. And number two, I want to see if this really is the best burger around. Okay, Lorena, so is your brother right about these hamburgers? Have you eaten here before?
I have. We came with my mom and him a couple months ago.
And did you have a hamburger?
We did.
And are they as good as he says?
Pretty good.
All right.
Juicy, big burger.
So let's go in. I'm going to be the judge, all right?
I know you are.
Okay. All right, so they've got this place decorated for Christmas. And as you walk in, just to the left, okay, there's a nice statue of, I believe that's Neptune. And just off to the left, you have a gift shop, and they've got cards and gifts and mugs and everything that you could want to buy to remember a trip here to Bodega Bay. Take a nice pan around. Now what I like visiting is I like coming over here to the fish market. Over here you can get all types of great fresh seafood. And they've got cheese and wine if you want to have a picnic. So you can see the nice selection there. Dungeness crab, mussels, herring, smoked salmon. And there's the big Dungeness crab. That is so popular going for $5.99 a pound. And there is the, just find that a lot of times at the Thanksgiving table or Christmas table around here. But just a great selection of seafood. There's some rockfish and sea scallops and mussels. And then they've got a great selection of wine and various snacks. So we're going to come back around out here and we'll find Lorena. It's another nice sculpture. It looks like a dolphin. There's a Christmas tree. There. And then you can just actually step right on outside. Oh, you couldn't ask for a nicer day. Temperature's probably 60 degrees. And there's Bodega Bay. And that's the harbor over there. So let's go on inside and check out these hamburgers. Okay, so here's a nice view of the inside of the Tides restaurant. We've got it decorated for Christmas with all the poinsettias. It's a Monday afternoon, or Tuesday afternoon rather, so not too many people having lunch right now. It's still even a little bit early. But the tables here, there's Lorena. Tables here go right out to the water. Okay, the moment has arrived. The burger. There it is. Oh, look at that, with the big steak fries. Thank you. Okay, so this looks like a good burger. We're gonna dig in here in just a moment. And there's Lorena. She's putting on her condiments. Okay, so let's dig in, and I'll see whether Alvaro knows his burgers or not. All right, so here we go, Alvaro. I'm going to taste this nice burger here at the Bodega Inn at the Tides. Alvaro, you were right. It is a good burger. So, with that being said, or swallowed, I should say, this is going to conclude our Sonoma County Coastal Getaway. And I hope that you've enjoyed these two videos that we put together. And come on out here to the Inn at the Tides and have one of these fantastic burgers. So, goodbye, season greetings, and have a great day.